Reports out of Sri Lanka name the suspected mastermind behind the devastating Easter Sunday bombings that killed at least 359 people and injured hundreds more. Hello, I'm Sumisha Naidu and this is The Heat. Multiple reports quoting intelligence sources inside Sri Lanka say a radical Muslim cleric is to blame for the worst act of terror in the country's history. Details have also begun to emerge about the attackers, a band of 9 educated suicide bombers, including a woman from well-to-do families. ISIL has claimed responsibility for the carnage, but that claim has not been verified. Officials suggest the bombings were in retaliation for the Christchurch mosque shootings in New Zealand. For more, let's go now to Sumisha Naidu, who's in Colombo. And Sumisha, what more can you tell us about the perpetrators behind these attacks on Easter Sunday?
According to the statements made by the Deputy Defence Minister and other security personnel in a news conference today, we know that 9 suicide bombers have been determined to have been behind the attacks. 8 have been identified. 1 is a woman. All of them are believed, or most of them are believed to be from upper and upper middle class backgrounds, all educated, some educated overseas. In fact, one of the suicide members, they believe, had pursued his undergraduate studies in the United Kingdom and did his postgraduate studies in Australia. Now, why this is relevant is because authorities are trying to investigate the link between the 2 domestic groups they say is behind the attacks and any foreign influence. ISIL has claimed responsibility for the attacks, but the Sri Lankan government has stopped short of saying that they are in fact responsible, but they say they are investigating any possible links. Now, these 2 domestic groups, one has been named, another, the Deputy Defence Minister says he can't reveal too much as of yet. But we know as well, we've been hearing reports that the Sri Lankan government or Sri Lankan security forces received intelligence as early as 2 weeks ago about the attacks. This has been confirmed by the government, but they claim government ministers, including the Prime Minister and also the President, they allege that they didn't receive this intel. And because of that, a restructuring is going to happen or has already been taking place among senior defense officials. We're hearing reports that the Sri Lankan President has asked for the Inspector General of Police and a senior defense official to resign. No confirmation of this yet, but the President had pledged that within 24 hours there would be changes to these senior positions and a restructuring of these defense portfolios.
And Sumisha, what is the atmosphere like in the country right now, especially there in the capital, Colombo, where you are right now? I mean, do you see heightened security?
Certainly, there is heightened security. The hotel area where we are, there are several hotels here. Every hotel has army personnel on top of their own security personnel there. Every mosque, church, places of worship, there are security stationed there as well. Of course, there's a curfew that's been in place since these blasts occurred. It starts at 10 p.m. tonight. It hasn't been lifted. Also, there's been a block on social media. WhatsApp is down, Facebook is down, Instagram is down. All a move by the government, supposedly to spread to curb the spread of misinformation. You ask about what the situation is like, what the feeling is like. I can say that there's a lot of fear, there's a lot of suspicion and apprehension. Just giving you an example, earlier today we were in a neighborhood near where one of the blasts occurred at a church. People there even will stop anyone that they believe looks suspicious. They even looked through my bags. They said I'd been walking around too many times and I was carrying a bag. And I'm a woman. You might think that would exempt me from these suspicions, but that didn't matter. People are afraid and they're taking their own security into their own hands.
All right, Sumisha, thanks for that. But stay